What's good, world? It's your boy Kid Drift. We're live at the governor's mansion or the governor's residence for rally reparations or reparation rally, where community members are here just to hold space. As always, it's not about the crowd, it's about the noise, it's about the message they're conveying. And I'm just here to bring you along with just to bring you along. That's about it. I'm not going to be giving commentary. I'm not going to be saying anything else besides this intro. And that's about it. Hope everybody has a blessed day and have a good weekend.
Victory is won. Lift every voice and sing. Heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let the resound high as the listening sky. Let us march on till victory is won. Come on, y'all. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought. Facing rising sun about the day begun. Let us march on, every day is one. Hear that? You better stop. All day, every day. As Florida faces the bars and that wind, good God Almighty, of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. One, two, one, two. Down, down with deportations. With reparations. Down with deportations. With reparations. With reparations. With reparations. We're here to demand reparations for black Americans whose ancestors descend from U.S. chattel slavery who reside in the state of Minnesota. Minnesota has the biggest racial wealth gap in the United States. Minnesota has the second biggest income gap in the United States. Minnesota leads in health disparities. Minnesota leads with the education gap. Minnesota leads with all disparities. And it's time for Minnesota to have a reckoning with the harm that is caused to black families and communities who reside in this state. We have to address the atrocities, whether it's the Duluth lynching, the destruction of the Rondo community, the murder of George Floyd, the murder of Hardell Sherrill, wrongfully convicted families like Marvin Haynes and the Haynes family, like Mayan Burrell, and many, many others, and many atrocities that the state of Minnesota has inflicted on black families and black communities. So today we have a couple speakers that we're gonna hear from real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. Big shout out to everybody who got indicted today by the federal government. 30 more people were indicted by the government. 23 were arrested. They just went to snatching bodies off the street. That part. That part. We have she's gonna come up. She's gonna tell her story about what happened to her loved one, her child. Give her a big round of applause. And how the police.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Pfeiffer. I am the mother of Isaiah Goodwin. He was murdered December. He was murdered October 10th, 2024. He was murdered by an individual that was released to Hennepin County and his mother. He had an ankle monitor on. I got reports that he wasn't even supposed to be outside of the four walls. I also had reports of witnesses who stated that the responding officer at the time, he didn't check my son for a pulse, and he also did not render aid until another officer realized that my son was still breathing.
James.
We got you, sister. We got you.
Take your time.
Isaiah was 18 years old. He started working. He put himself back in school. He finished his probation, so he was very happy. Today, I'm not going to stand here and say my baby was perfect because he was not. But in the end, he made very good choices, and I am very proud of him. The individual that is responsible for this, I feel like Hennepin County also is responsible. They failed to do their job. He was arrested 3 months before taking my son away. They released him on an ankle monitor. Yet I still have heard anything as far as the body cam. No one is reached out to even say I'm sorry that their system failed. Today I'm here because I want justice for my son. I want to know exactly what happened to my son, Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Say his name.
Isaiah.
Say his name.
Isaiah.
Say his name.
Isaiah.
Justice for who?
Isaiah.
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 Although his shot was fatal, he still had rights that were violated. I only want answers. And I also want Hennepin County to take responsibility for their officers who failed him and also for the probation officer who did not do their job. Justice for Isaiah.
Justice for Isaiah. Up with reparations.
Up with reparations.
Down with deportations.
Down with deportation.
Up with reparations.
Up with reparations.
Down with deportations.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportations.
Down with deportation.
Up with reparations.
Up with reparations.
Up with reparations.
Up with reparations.
Say his name.
Isaiah.
Say his name.
Isaiah.
Say his name.
Isaiah.
Say his name.
Isaiah.
Justice for who?
Isaiah.
Justice for who?
Isaiah.
Justice for who?
Isaiah.
Justice for who?
Isaiah.
No doubt, no doubt. And with the criminal justice system heavily impacts black families and communities in the state of Minnesota and across the United States. And the criminal justice system failed Isaiah, failed the Pfeiffer family, and for that we want reparations now. We want to address the criminal injustice system from the federal government, whether it's federal agents, ICE agents, police officers, probation officers, sheriffs. We need to reform them right away, and we need reparations now. Reparations when?
Now.
Reparations when?
Now.
Reparations when?
Now.
Our next speaker is Marvina Haynes, the sister of Marvin Haynes and the founder of Minnesota Wrongfully Judicial Reform. Give her a big round of applause.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marvina Haynes, and I am the sister of Marvin Haynes, who was wrongfully incarcerated right here in this state for 20 years of his life at the age of 15. So when we talk about reparations, we are demanding them now because the injustice that had took place against my family, we have yet to see any type of economic um, compensation on behalf of um, the wrongful incarceration. Today I want to talk about something important called reparations. Reparations is about fixing harm. If someone breaks their phone, they are expected to repair it or replace it. It's common sense. Reparation works the same, not just on a bigger level. In American history, slavery was legal for hundreds of years. After slavery ended, there was still unfair laws like segregation and redlining that kept black families from owning homes, building wealth, getting equal opportunities. These weren't by accident. They were policies that had been put in place by elected officials that we had elected in. Even today, when even today we can see these effects. Many in the state, including Minnesota, they there are big gaps between black and white families in wealth, home ownership, education, and health. These gaps just didn't happen. They are connected to our history. Reparations are not about trying to blame somebody who are alive today. They are about acknowledging the harm that has been done and figuring out how to prepare it in a fair way. Some people think reparations are about division, but really they are about responsibility. If a country creates a law that causes harm, then that country has the responsibility to address it. As young people, we may not take law, we may not understand all of the law yet, but we can learn the truth. We can ask questions, and we can care about fairness. Reparations are about making sure that when we say justice for all, we actually mean it. Here in Minnesota, we have seen a $20 billion surplus disappear. They could have took that money and closed the wealth gap for Black Americans, but they chose not to. That ain't right. Time after time, when we bring our black issues forward, they tell us there's not enough money. We don't have the time. Please wait. You can't talk about that issue. But if now isn't the time, when is the time? We are here today demanding that we have compensation to reparations. The money that we have seen mishandled in the community, it's not our fault. We paid our taxes, and we are continuing to be harmed. If we don't fix this issue for black Americans, we are going to be left behind. Right now, there's no black issues at the table. When in doubt, at least 70% of black people vote the same way every time. We are not wanting to separate from the DFL party, but they are giving us no option. made the children become slaves again. This is 2026. We're not going back. And if you want us to vote, you need to bring forward the black issue. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? All power to the people.
Black lives
Jones.
matter. 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 Up with reparations. Down with deportations. Up with reparations. Down with deportations. Down with deportations. So again, this is just the first of many actions we will be having around the reparations issue. March 21st, we'll be at over north with a reparations lunch from 12 to 3. That's March 21st. Then March 24th, there's an interfaith reparations conference in Minneapolis. Check the BLM Minnesota Facebook page for more information. Thank you all for coming out. Peace. Yes, you are, man. Hey, it's gonna grow. Man, that's what we need, man. Stand up. Stand up for your right. Yeah. Get up. Stand up. Get up. We're gonna get our reparation. We're gonna get our share, more than our share, because it's all ours. This land, whose land, whose streets, what land, where you at? We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it back. We're taking right. That's right. Claim your rights. You better know what you're gonna fight for. Get up, stand up, stand up for you. Hello, young lady. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. We want reparations. We want reparations now. We want reparations. Reparations now. No, come on, lady. What you want? Young lady, what you want? Yeah. From the east to the west, we know we gon' get out. From north to the south, how will you be? Yes, at the seven. I'm glad to slip that in there. Before I be a slave, I be buried in my grave. Ha! Do I, 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 do I? It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. You better find your soul. You better find some soul somewhere. What? Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Say, get up, stand up, you better stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, Don't forget the mic! Jaiva, 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 Jaiva.
Yeah. You guys have a beautiful day now. Thank you all for coming. Kid Rick. Same here. We'll see you there as well. Bye bye. You as well.
Thank you. Right on. Thanks for your words.
And there we go. There we go, chat. Appreciate each and every one of you for joining me, checking out this stream, wondering what's happening. Like I said before, the community members, or a few community members, came in solidarity to stand with one another in reparation rally. As somebody that's just looking to come around and give you guys boots on the ground content here in Minnesota, St. Paul, Minneapolis. Doesn't matter, like I said, about the crowd. It just matters about the message they're conveying. I'm here to give you what they call boots on the ground content or some eyes. Appreciate each and every one for joining me. Peace. Checking out this stream. As always, it's your boy Kid Drift. Peace out until the next one. We'll be live tomorrow. As the ladies mentioned, we'll be at Powderhorn Park for the Ice Out Rally.